Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi learns more about her mother's diagnosis in the Bold and the Beautiful's October 27, 2024 recap. We begin in Malibu, where Steffi is surprised to find that Taylor believed she was dying. Taylor promises her daughter that she will be all right, largely owing to Ridge. Ridge apologizes to Brooke for what she witnessed. Brooke doesn't understand why she witnessed anything so private between them. Taylor was on Ridge's lap, straddling him, as part of the chakra cleansing.
Why?
Hope is at work in the design office when Liam walks in, taunting her for working late. He realizes it is late, but he wants to show her something. He made a tremendous media sensation with Hope for the future, completing it earlier than intended because it became such a personal effort for him. Ridge recalls that when Taylor originally approached him, she believed she was dying. They went to the doctor and were relieved to learn that she was not dying. Brooke doesn't understand why Taylor needed a healer. He says that while the medicine will treat her body, the healer can help her mind. He intended to tell Brooke, but she points out that he was doing everything with his ex-wife without her knowing. Taylor explains that Ridge persuaded her to go to the doctor, and the physicians discovered that she does not have heart disease, but broken heart syndrome. "My heart isn't failing," she explains. "It's just broken." Hope sat down to watch Liam's video. He claims she was the inspiration for everything. He observes Hope intently as she watches the video. There's no mistake the family photos he included. Hope is shocked that he worked on it himself rather than outsourcing it to his team. He wanted to be the one to work on the homage because he believes everyone should know who she is and what she has accomplished. He adds that he can't stop thinking about her, their past, and their lovely memories, which makes him ponder about the future. Steffi cannot believe her mother has broken heart syndrome. Taylor, too, couldn't believe the diagnosis, but she says she's doing everything she can to stay well and will continue treatment. However, the therapy she received earlier was about holistic work within her body, and it changed her entire perspective. She thanks Ridge and Chandra, the healer, for assisting her. Steffi knows her father will always help her, but she's wondering why Brooke was present. Taylor claims she came over unexpectedly and noticed the candles and the vibe. She believes Ridge is in hot water. Brooke believes Ridge shouldn't have been cradling Taylor in his lap. Ridge claims he didn't realize the posture required it. Brooke inquires about the pose's requirements, prompting Ridge to smile and wonder what is going on inside Brooke's thoughts. Hope admires Liam's paintings and his cherished memories, but she reminds him that they discussed their past. Liam claims they shared something truly fantastic as a couple, and they're now terrific friends and co-parents. He kisses her after asking her to hear him out. She pushes him away and covers her face. He says he has wanted to do that for a long time. Brooke teases Ridge about understanding what chakras are. She asks him to describe the posture to her. She points out that he did something with Taylor that he had never done with her before, and she makes him pledge that he will never take that posture with anyone other than her. Taylor claims she has so much more to focus on now that she has gone through this experience. She is aware that she will not reconcile with Ridge, but that was not the purpose of the evening. Taylor emphasizes Phoebe and how she worries about losing her every day. Taylor promises to be there for Steffi, her children, and Ridge. Taylor admits she was in Monaco for a consultation. Steffi claims Ridge never addressed anything, but Taylor maintains she never contacted him because she had just received her diagnosis, and it wasn't the proper moment. But now she has a fresh perspective on life and feels like a new woman. Steffi praises her mother and calls her a role model. Taylor expresses a desire to stay in LA, stating that she feels empowered to live her best life here. Brooke and Ridge have moved on to the chakra cleansing part of the evening. They're on their bed, she's wearing lingerie and kissing him. When she asks if this is what he was doing with Taylor, he says it's nothing like it. He tells her he only has eyes for her as their kisses intensify. According to teasers for this week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Carter Walton will struggle to keep their secret romance hidden. Will John Finnegan give his stepsister his blessing, though? Keep reading to find out what's next on BNB, with spoilers ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Steffi Forrester becomes suspicious. Despite Finn's best efforts to suppress his feelings for Steffy Forrester's opponent Hope Logan, their flirtation was not entirely one-sided. Although the nice doctor will always say they were simply friends, Hope didn't imagine him flirting back with her. So how will he react when he learns that Hope has already moved on? B&B spoilers. Carter Walton and Hope Logan's secret romance will be revealed. Next week on Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Hope's hidden romance will be revealed, according to spoilers. When Steffy Forrester brings it up with her husband Finn, will he make the mistake of not supporting the new couple? Finn might point out that Hope is unstable and should be single and focus on her mental health before embarking on another romance. After all, he is a doctor, and that is doctorly advice. Steffy Forrester will interpret Finn's actions incorrectly, assuming that he is envious and truly loves Hope Logan. Is she wrong, though? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan makes Finn Finnegan jealous. It was easy for the excellent doctor to deny having feelings for Hope Logan as she followed him around like a lost puppy and tried to kiss him. Is Finn starting to miss her now that she has found someone else to occupy her time and no longer visits him in his office for secret headache massages? Do you think Finn actually has feelings for Hope? Will it be revealed when she and Carter go public? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that Phoebe Forrester has been mentioned a suspicious number of times recently. Therefore, we must consider B and B's angle. Could Phoebe be receiving a soapy resurrection? Although Phoebe and Steffy began as identical twins, the show later altered gears and made them fraternal twins through recasting. Unfortunately, Phoebe was involved in a vehicle accident in 2008 and died in Ridge Forrester's arms. Or did she? Given Sheila Sharp's last major plot and all of the Sugar, aka Janet Weber turmoil, we've seen how an on-screen death can be reversed with a soapy explanation. It's possible that B&B could fabricate a bizarre scenario in which a Phoebe lookalike died, or she was discreetly whisked away for treatment somewhere, like John Finn Finnegan was once. Perhaps Phoebe has been in a long-term coma at a European facility. There could be a fresh plot about who covertly saved Phoebe and what their motivations were. Regardless, hearing so much about Phoebe lately has felt strange. Ridge, Steffy Forrester, and Taylor Hayes have all mentioned how much they miss Phoebe in recent weeks. After not hearing anything about Phoebe for many years, we are now hearing about her all the time. That's an intriguing change, and it could indicate that a Phoebe-related plot is in the works. Of course, Phoebe's family would be shocked if she suddenly reappeared in Los Angeles. There may be imposter claims and a DNA test to prove Phoebe's identity, which might lead to a fraud story and lab manipulation. On the other side, Phoebe could be alive and well, with a compelling story to tell and true DNA proof to back her up. If Phoebe returned from the tomb, Ridge and Taylor may be reunited. Brooke Logan may become a love triangle loser if Phoebe reunites the Tridge family. Whatever the case, all of Phoebe's mentions could signal something, so we'll bring you more speculation on whether she'll make a surprising comeback. According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Phoebe's return would have a significant impact on Ridge, Taylor, Steffy, and Thomas Forrester, so stay tuned for updates on any exciting developments. According to the Bold and the Beautiful teasers and updates, Steffy Forrester's late twin sister Phoebe Forrester has been frequently discussed. When suspicious anvils like that are dropped, it usually signals a character is returning. Could Phoebe be resurrected in a soap opera? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Nothing's impossible and so planned. While Phoebe and Steffy started out as identical twins, the story took an unexpected turn, converting them into fraternal twins via recasting. Phoebe tragically died in a vehicle accident in 2008 in the arms of Ridge Forrester. Or did she? Given Sheila Sharp's recent dramatic arcs and the commotion surrounding Sugar or Janet Weber, it's evident that a character's death can be overturned with a dramatic twist. The program could easily create a bizarre plot in which a Phoebe doppelganger truly died, or she was discreetly transported away for treatment. That would be similar to how John Finn Finnegan was in the past. Who knows? Perhaps Phoebe has been in a long-term coma in some hidden European facility. B&B spoilers. Could someone else have rescued Phoebe? There may be a completely new story, perhaps one about a mysterious character who rescued Phoebe, and their true goals would finally be revealed. It's been surprising to hear so much about Phoebe lately, after almost little mention of her for so many years. She was barely out of her teens. Ridge, Steffy Forrester, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, have all acknowledged their longing for Phoebe in recent weeks. After a long period of stillness, the sudden surge of mentions of Phoebe is highly startling and warrants further research. This transition is compelling, and it could imply that a storyline involving Phoebe is on the way. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. A Phoebe resurrection could be the thing that reunites Ridge and Taylor forever. Phoebe's family would be astonished if she unexpectedly returned to Los Angeles. They would believe she is an imposter and demand a DNA test to confirm she is Phoebe. This might lead to a story about fraud and lab tampering, but Phoebe could still be alive, with a compelling story to tell and genuine DNA evidence to back her up. If she does return, it may help reconcile Ridge and Taylor. But if Phoebe restores the Tridge family, Brooke Logan may find herself in a difficult situation. Regardless, all of the chatter surrounding Phoebe suggests that something important may occur, so we'll keep you updated on any unexpected developments. Naturally, Ridge, Taylor, Steffy, and Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, would all be affected by Phoebe's homecoming, so stay tuned for more information. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates, Steffy Forrester may decide to face her situation with Brooke Logan. Despite her resolve not to play matchmaker for her parents, she finds herself perilously close to taking on the job. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy believes that Tridge will reconcile. Steffy is confident that Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes are meant for a happy reunion, which she feels will occur someday. Although she's attempting to take a step back and let things happen naturally, it's evident that she thinks the wait is taking too long. Steffy wishes her mother would stay in Los Angeles, but she is concerned about the emotional hardship it may give Taylor. Given Taylor's love for Ridge, witnessing him with Brooke must be extremely tough for her. Steffy has yet to discover of her mother's broken heart syndrome, but she will most certainly find out soon. B&B spoilers. When Steffy learns of her mother's illness, she might return to parent trapping. Steffy may soon be forced to engage in some serious matchmaking efforts. Regardless of the circumstances, she isn't delighted with Brooke continuously hovering around Ridge and interfering. Although Ridge has spent more time with Taylor recently, B&B viewers recognize that it still falls short of Steffy's expectations. It's easy to imagine Steffy devising a plan to remove Brooke as a barrier, at least temporarily, so Ridge and Taylor can renew their previous relationship. What if Steffy decides to capitalize on Forrester Creations' success with Brooke's bedroom? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy could send Brooke out of town for business. Steffy might explore arranging a vacation for Brooke, possibly related to the fashion company, and scheduling it so Ridge is unable to attend. Ridge would usually join her, but Steffy could easily find a cause for him to stay in town. For example, she could plan an important meeting that Ridge cannot miss, insisting that Brooke handle the trip on her own. Steffy would have the perfect opportunity to ensure Ridge and Taylor spend quality time together. While Brooke is abroad exploring Italy, France, or maybe Monaco, Ridge could be sparking a flame with Taylor in Los Angeles. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, October 10th, 2024, suggest Liam will surprise Hope. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Sometimes it's really over. Logan is taken startled by Liam Spencer's declaration to miss her. She's mostly thinking about Carter Walton, so this is a bit unexpected. Liam is about to make Hope a stunning offer. Does he want to take her back, or is he content to take Beth for a bit and give Hope a break? Given how much she wants to try this new thing with Carter, Hope might accept Liam's offer. Carter can't quit thinking about Hope, and is having trouble keeping his new office romance a secret from Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester. Brooke might be relieved to read that Hope has forgotten everything about John Finn Finnegan. However, Thomas Forrester is still active, and there appears to be unfinished business all around. Will Hope be able to completely forget the man who transformed her life last year? B&B spoilers. Taylor Hayes' dilemma. Ridge also had trouble hiding Taylor Hayes' secret from Steffy Forrester Finnegan. He was so close to telling their daughter everything about broken heart syndrome, but he listened to Taylor's wishes and kept his lips shut. Ridge, on the other hand, is unsure how much longer he can go on like this. Ridge sits down with Taylor to discuss what happens next. Will she return to Dr. Grace Buckingham for further testing? Is there any treatment? Finally, will she share the news with Steffi so that no secrets are kept from her and Taylor receives the necessary support? Taylor is still not sure if she wants to accept this diagnosis. It's an embarrassing one, but she must recognize that it's also genuine and potentially deadly. Steffi would want to know and care for her mother. She would also encourage her to get treatment. Can Ridge convince Taylor to disclose the truth? Spoiler images for The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, October 21st episode shows Steffi and Ridge perplexed. These photographs show amazing scenes that you won't want to miss. Steffi oversees operations at Forrester Creations. She will go to any length to ensure the company's success. Some projects, such as Hope for the Future, are suffering, and Steffi is likely grappling with how to approach them. Ridge joins her in the office. They can't help but wonder why Carter is suddenly so enthusiastic about HFTF after previously stating that the line was struggling. This father-daughter combo works through the details. Will they understand what is going on? Is there a risk they'll disconnect Hope's line? Check out the slideshow below. Ivy is back on The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter invited her in to boost Forrester's sales by restarting their jewelry line, which had declined since Quinn's departure. However, Steffi was not pleased to see her cousin. There's a lot of bad blood between them, so let's get right into it. A significant portion of Steffi and Ivy's feud was over Liam. Steffi and Liam were in a relationship, but he and Ivy became closer when he was on the outs with Steffi. Ivy was enraged with Steffi after she attempted to seduce Liam while wearing a provocative swimsuit and insisted that she stay away from him. Ivy was about to be deported back to Australia, and she wanted Liam to marry her to keep that from happening. However, Liam recognized he still had feelings for Steffi and agreed to marry her, so she wouldn't be forced out of the country. Ivy released Liam, secretly hoping that he would eventually return to her. Ivy had become friends with Allie, who also disliked Steffi. Allie got into trouble when she went after Steffi. She slashed Steffi's tires before attacking her with a tire iron. Fortunately, during the scuffle, Allie dropped her weapon, and when she tried to attack her opponent with a rock, Steffi grabbed the tire iron and accidentally murdered her. Ivy arrived and videotaped everything, convinced that Steffi had killed Allie on purpose. Liam eventually selected Steffi shortly after Ivy learnt she wouldn't be deported after all, and dumped her during Ollie's funeral. Allie used the footage to coerce Steffi into becoming the face of Forrester Creations. Their animosity worsened over time, and during one of their numerous violent altercations, Ivy was electrified, knocked out, and even suffered a concussion after being thrown down a flight of stairs. The two finally reconciled, and Ivy returned in May 2024, once again making attempts on Liam. Steffi broke it up, sending Ivy back to Australia once more, but now that she's agreed to take over the jewelry business, she'll be in Steffi's face for the foreseeable future.